Day 6 of the Sabarimala hearings are going on right now, and here's what you need to know from the first half reports coming in straight from the Supreme Court. The court was pointed towards the direction of protecting religious practices from intervention. Senior advocate V. Giri, appearing for the Sabarimala Tantri, placed his arguments in detail. He said that in a Hindu tradition, a deity is not symbolic. It is a living entity, a juristic entity. And once placed in the temple, the image is believed to carry a divine presence, which must be preserved through strict adherence to rituals. And because according to this belief, if those rituals are violated, the deity itself can be polluted or quote-unquote defiled, and the divine presence may diminish or even vanish. And that, he argued, is central to how worship is understood. Giri then made a broader point too. He said that regardless of how outsiders may view these practices, they cannot be dismissed as irrational or superstitious if they form part of a religious system. He argued that in the context of Sabarimala, the deity's character as a Nastik brahmachari is a permanent celibate, a fundamental principle to the practice. And crucially, he said there is no material placed on record to show that this belief is either ill-founded or not an essential part of the religion. At one point, Justice Nagratna too observed that a believer would not question the rationality of such a practice, and for a non-believer to do so raises its own concerns. The argument also took a turn on how courts approach religion. Giri suggested that once something is accepted as a religious practice, the distinction between an essential and a non-essential religious practice may itself become questionable. But Justice Amanullah pushed back, asking what threshold the court should apply before accepting something as religious in the first place. Even Giri acknowledged that courts can step in, but only when a practice runs against public order, morality, or health. We'll come back with updates from the rest of the Sabarimala hearings later today, so stay tuned to LiveLaw for that, and keep following us on Twitter for live courtroom updates.